Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let us do the isometric view of the given circle, okay, by using the three principal planes. Let us take the given question. Draw the isometric view of a circle of diameter 60 mm on all the three principal planes using coordinate method. Here the given plane is circular plane, okay, its diameter is 60 mm. Here I have written the given diameter. We have to do all the three isometric views by using the coordinate method. Okay, we have one more method also by using 4 center method. In today's class I will explain this method. So here we are calling this method is the coordinate method. Why means we are creating these points on the circle. Okay, we are marking all these coordinates in these rhombus corners. Here also we are marking all the coordinates, that is x value and y value. It is called coordinate. This is an example of circular lamina or circular plane. It has only two dimensions. It has width and it has height. Okay, and if you see the thickness, it is looking like a line. It has no thickness, so it has only two dimensions. It is the 2D diagram or 2D object, but we need to do the isometric view for this. Isometric view means it has three dimensions. Width will be there in the y direction, height will be there, okay, in z direction thickness will be there, okay, but in our case thickness is 0 for it, okay. So we have to do the 3D view for this 2D diagram, okay. Initially do the circle of given diameter 60 mm. Take the radius is 3 centimeter. Take 3 centimeter radius. Do here one circle. This is the given circle. Keep this circle in one box, okay. Just make one box which is passing through all the end points of the circle. Here just do one diameter here, horizontal diameter, which is passing through center, and here do the vertical diameter just for getting the 90 degrees line. Here I am using set square. This is 90 degrees. Here do one line which is passing through center, okay. This line should coincide with the scale. One line, okay, extend this line. Now this is the horizontal diameter, this is the vertical diameter. Here do one box which is passing through all these points, okay. For getting the box I am taking, this is the reference line. Move the scale here up to this point. Just do one line here. Similarly move the scale in upward direction up to this point. Here do one line of some length, okay. Similarly take, this is the reference line, vertical line. Move the scale. So at this point do the line, okay. This is the reference line. Here at this point do the line here. Here join opposite ends with the help of scale, and here also join opposite end. So small letters P, Q, R, S. For this intersection points I am giving, this is A and this point is B point, okay. This point is C point, this point is D point, this point is E point, this is F, this point is G point, this point is H point. So here take these intersection points. At these 4 points do again one square, okay. How to do the square? Let us take initially B and D points. This is B point, this is D point. Take, this is the reference line. Take initially B and D points, move the scale up to those points, okay. Here do one line, here also do one line, okay. Similarly tilt the scale up to here, okay. It is passing, this scale is passing through F and H also, okay. Here also do one vertical line, here also do one vertical line, okay. Why we are doing vertical line means at each point we are making one more square, small squares. At all the corners we are doing the squares, okay. And for getting this side, take, this is the reference line. Move the scale. Here do one square, horizontal line. Here also do one horizontal line. Similarly in downward also do this side one horizontal line, this side one horizontal line. Here what we did in this bigger square, at the 4 corners of the, at 4 points of the circle we did again small squares, okay. So here this is the orthographic view of the circle, okay. So for this orthographic view, that is 2D view, as I told, it has only 2 dimensions. Okay, for this we will do the isometric view. P is the initial point. In isometric views we are marking capital letters. Okay, take initial point of the box, it is P. Okay, here I will do, I am taking P point. Here I will do horizontal line. Take here, this is the reference line. Move the scale up to here. Okay, just do one small line. Here take one inclined line. Here also take one inclined line. The angle is 30 degrees at both sides. Side 30 degrees and this side 30 degrees. Okay, we got 2 points. Join these 2 points to P. This side one line. Here also do one line. Okay, so this is P is one of the point on the square. One side of P, mark this PQ length. Okay, by using compass take this PQ length and P as center, just do an arc on this line. So this point is Q point. Okay, and now after marking PQ, mark this PS on this line. Okay, P is the intersection point. So this side is PS. As we know, this is the square, same length. So take the same length, mark this side. Okay, take the intersection point is S point. Here after getting S, do SR line. SR line is parallel to PQ line. Okay, here also we have to do one line parallel to PQ. For doing the parallel lines, I am using roller scale here. Fix the drafter scale here and move the scale up to S. Okay, like this. Do the line of some length. Okay, and here at Q, do QR line. This QR line is parallel to PS line. Okay, so keep the scale here, PS line. So at Q, do the parallel line. Move the scale in this direction up to Q. Do the line here. Okay, take the intersection point is R point. Here we got PQRS like rhombus. Okay, we are taking this orthographic view square. In the isometric view, it is looking like rhombus. Okay, so after getting this rhombus, here mark the middle points. Okay, so PQ middle point is A point. Take PA length by using compass. Mark on PQ. P as center. Do an arc here. This is a capital A point. Similarly, on PS line, mark this PG. Okay, middle point. G is the middle point. So here on PS, mark this middle point. It is a G point. Similarly, mark E point on SR. So take this length, S as center, do an arc here. This is a E point. Now after that, mark RQ middle point. It is C. From Q, take this length. So from Q, mark that length. This is a C point. Now join all the middle points A and E. Up to A, do the line. Similarly, join G and C. Okay, join these points. Okay, so this intersection point is O point. After that, join P and R. Join P and R. We are getting one line here. And join QS. Join QS. So on these lines, mark this point B and F. Okay, here B, here F, like that. How to mark B point? On QS line. This is a QS line. We need to mark the B point. Okay, similarly we need to mark D point. Similarly F and again H point. Okay, let us take, we will mark B point here on the QS. Now here we need to mark. For marking this, here one square is there. We have to build this square as small rhombus here, because this bigger square is looking like rhombus here in the isometric view. Okay, this small square also looking like rhombus here. Okay, now mark this length, whatever length is there, by using the compass. Okay, this is square means this side length and this side length is same at Q. Similarly at R also this side length same. Let us check. So it is equal at all corners. Okay, here we will take all these 4 squares. At these corners we will build rhombus. Okay, now take this length as I told. Now at Q point, mark that length here and here. Similarly at R, just mark the intersection points. Similarly at S also, mark these distances. And then at P also mark these distances. Now we have marked all the two points at each corner. Okay. Now after that, here instead of square, here at this point we have to do the line parallel to this. At this point we have to do the line parallel to this line. As we know, in isometric view all lines are either inclined 30 degrees this side or 30 degrees this side. Okay. Now here take this is the reference line. At this point do the line. Okay. Similarly at this point do the line parallel to this. So here we are getting, instead of square, here we are getting the rhombus. This is a B point. Take this is capital B. Okay. So as I told, bigger square is coming like rhombus and this small square is also coming like rhombus. At these points also do the rhombus. Okay. Here do the line parallel to this line. Okay. Here at this point do the line parallel to this. Fix a drafter scale here and move the scale. Here I am using roller scale. Now at our corner this point is D point. Take this is capital D. Similarly at S, already we have marked 2 points. We take this is the reference line. So at this point we have to do the parallel line parallel to this line. Okay. Similarly take this side line parallel to this scale. At this point do the inclined line. So at S, what is the intersection point? F point. Mark capital letters. Now this P point we have to mark H. For marking H already we took 2 points. So let us do the parallel lines here. Now this intersection point is at P, it is H. Okay. So all the small squares are coming like rhombus at all the corners. After getting these points, okay, do one circle which is passing through all these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and A. Okay, here also join all the points from A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E and F, G, H by using freehand curve. Okay, let us join initially. So for this orthographic view or given diagram, this is the isometric view. Let us take another isometric view for this diagram. Here in this isometric view, in this method, whatever vertical lines are there, those are coming as it is. Okay. So here horizontal lines are inclined 30 degrees. Let us do. Initially take the vertical line, PS line as it is. Take this is the reference line. Okay. Take this line. And here, let us start here. We can do at any place. It is our wish. Here do one line of some length. Okay. So on this vertical line, mark this PS length by using compass. Take this PS length. Take any one of the point P here, capital P. P as center. Take this length and mark here. This is the S point. Okay. After getting PS line here, take at P point 30 degrees line. Take at P point. Take the 30 degrees here. So join this point to P by using scale. So this is the 30 degrees line with the horizontal. At this side, mark this PQ length by using compass. So this point is Q point. Mark in isometric view capital letters. After that at Q do the vertical line. As I told, here vertical lines are coming as it is. Take this line, vertical line as a reference line. Move the scale up to Q. Do the vertical line. And as we know, this length and this length are constant. Okay, it is QR. And take this length. And here also mark that length. So extend this line up to here. Take this intersection point is R point. Join RS. Okay. We got the rhombus here. So in it we need to mark middle points. Okay. Take PA length, mark on PQ. Now this point is A point. Now this length is also same. Okay, all the lengths are same because it is a square. Okay, mark all the middle points. Here I have marked A point. Take the same length, mark here G point, mark E here, and then mark C here. Join these middle points. And here also join opposite ends. Join P and R, and then Q and S. Okay, this is the center. Mark the B point initially. Where the B point is coming? On QS. So directly we can't take this length, we can't mark here. Whatever small square is here, we have to keep that as rhombus. As I told, square is looking like rhombus in the isometric view. So we have to mark this length and this length, this side and this side. We have to make rhombus. After that, the intersection point is B point. Okay. By using compass, take this length and this length same because it is a square. At all corners, it is the same value. So at Q, do one point here, one point here. Similarly at R, do one point here, this point here, and this point on the QR. Similarly at S also, do this side and this side. Similarly at P also. So we have marked all these points at all the corners. After that, at this point, do the vertical line as it is. Okay. So in this isometric view, vertical lines are as it is. So at this point also do the vertical line. And similarly at this point also do the vertical line. So in this Y values are coming as it is. Okay, at all the points we did the vertical line. And here at these points we have to do the line parallel to this. Similarly at these points. Now here we got the rhombus instead of these squares. Okay, in isometric view. This intersection point is B point. Now I am taking this is B. Now this intersection point is D point. Now this intersection point is F point. Now this intersection point is H point. Now join all the points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and A. So here also join all these points with freehand curve. Okay, let us do. So in it, one more possibility is there for doing the isometric view. Here we took initial point P. Okay. In next possible method, we are taking the initial point Q. Okay. After some gap of this diagram, take any point as Q point. Okay. So at Q, do the vertical line as it is. Take vertical line, any one of the vertical line as a reference line. Move the scale. At Q, do the vertical line of some length, like this. So on this vertical line, mark this QR length by using compass. Take this point is R point. Okay. As I told, vertical lines are coming as it is. Whatever horizontal lines are there, those are tilting 30 degrees. Now here take the 30 degrees line. 30 degrees this side. Join Q to this 30 degrees point. On it, mark this PQ length. Mark this length here. Now this point is P point. At P, do the vertical line PS length. For doing the vertical line, take this is the reference line and move the scale Here do the vertical line of some length. On it, mark this PS length. Take this length, P as center. Do an arc here. Intersection point is S point. Join S and R. Here we got the one more rhombus. Mark the middle points. Okay. By using compass, take this length, and all the middle points are same because it is a square. Okay. Now P as center. Mark one middle point. On PQ it is A point. Similarly from P, mark this middle point. This point is G point. Mark capital letters. From S, mark E point. From Q, mark the middle point. This is C. Join middle points. After that, join opposite ends. This intersection point is O point. So after doing these lines, mark this B point. How to mark B point? We have to build this square as rhombus at all corners. Okay. For building the rhombus, we have to take this length, okay, by using compass. Mark at Q point, this side and this side. Similarly at all corners. From P, at these points, here we will do the vertical lines as it is, and whatever horizontal lines are there, those lines are parallel to this line. So keep the scale here for doing the vertical lines. Move the scale. So here one intersection point, here one intersection point. At this point, we will do the vertical lines. Similarly, move the scale. So at this intersection points on both sides, do the vertical lines. Okay. So at these points, do the lines parallel to this. For getting parallel lines, move the scale, and at this point do the inclined line. Similarly, move the scale. At this intersection point, do the line. Here also do the line. Now give the intersection points. Here at P, this is H. At Q, this is B point. And then at this point, it is a D point. And this is F point. Join all these points A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H and A. Okay, A to B. Do the line, do the curve with free hand. This is the isometric view of this given diagram. Okay, this is the first method. This is the second method. In first method, both horizontal and vertical lines tilting 30 degrees with the horizontal line. Okay, here no need to mark angles. In the next method, okay, first possible case is initially we took P point of this square. Okay, so here all vertical lines are coming as it is. Okay, whatever vertical lines are there, those are coming as it is. Whatever horizontal lines are there, those are tilting 30 degrees. This angle is 30 degrees. And this here also, this horizontal line is tilting 30 degrees. So in the next case also, instead of taking P point, we are taking the next point. Q is the starting point. Okay, here also vertical lines are as it is. Whatever horizontal lines are there, those are tilting 30 degrees. So in the second case, we can do either this diagram or this diagram. Okay, so in the sheet, do only one diagram. Okay, this is a method of doing the isometric view for the three principal planes. Here mark the given dimension. Diameter of the circle is 60 mm. Here take any one of the side. Okay, take this is 60 mm. And here take this vertical side, it is 60 mm. Here also mark the dimension. Diagrams. This given circle should be dark color compared to this box. Okay, here also this ellipse should be dark color compared to this box. Here also ellipse should be dark color. Here, just for getting the clear view in the camera, I am using different colors for both dark as well as light color. But in the sheet, you always use pencil for both dark color as well as light color. So here we are calling this method is the coordinate method. Why means we are creating these points on the circle. Okay, we are marking all these coordinates in these rhombus corners. Here also we are marking all the coordinates that is x value and y value. It is called coordinate. Okay, all this here, this square is looking like rhombus. Okay, at all four corners. This bigger square is also looking like rhombus. Okay, so this method is called coordinate method. The another method is there for doing the isometric views. It is called four center method. I will do the video in next class. If you like this lecture, press the like button, subscribe my channel and share with your friends. The other video lectures of doing the isometric view, I will give the link in description box. Please check it. Thank you for watching.